Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I am your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. Now, you may note I'm a little raspy sounding. That is because I just finished eating my breakfast. You also note I'm not in my usual Hawaiian shirt clad. That is because it went from 60 to sub 30 very, very quickly. And my office has not recovered, so it is actually quite cool in here. I would put it somewhere in the 50s, which, while that doesn't sound bad, is a little cool to operate. We're going to work on that. I have a master plan that if I can pull it off, it'll help such things. But before we get into what we need to do, I need to pay some bills. So first and foremost, we need to talk about DCD.org, which is the wonderful, best place. If you're looking for creators, you want to hire an author or an artist, you want to get a hold of somebody to do some music for your videos, or maybe help you get a cover when you can't afford some of the independent friendly prices that some folks have. Consider going down to indecd.org and looking at the wonderful creators listed at the Independent Creator Directory. And if you are an independent creator and you're looking for a place to host yourself where you don't have to worry about being canceled or deplatformed because of something your uncle said to you 2 years ago that some Facebook algorithm has found, well, there you go. Now, also remind you folks that we are made possible by the hybrids.com RPG, which, yes, it is available at igg.me at hybrids.com for those of you who are hunting through the Quick Funder to get the lovely game I made. And this, you can get your hands on this too, the original Quick Play, as well as the try it first tier, which for only $1 gets you the first 2 issues of Hybrids, the Sons of Gods, the comic book by Luke Stone, and the role-playing game, and a file that you won't really find anywhere except through us. That's a version of this that has all the DM secrets pulled out, all the GM secrets. So you can just put it out there. Now, I do want to talk about something else real quick, because over at fundmycomic.com, and this is totally not me setting this up right now, you can get this. You can buy the same campaign at fundmycomic.com. However, Luke and I get significantly more because there are no host fees for us, obviously. And because I love you guys, if you go over to fundmycomic.com and you enter in the code I'm about to put on the screen, which is beta 20, which is typoed. That's what it is. It's typoed. Ignore that. Whoo. There we go. This is why I don't type a lot, guys. It takes me forever because I do these typos. Beta 2023, you'll get anything you order from me or Luke at 20% off. Not everyone is agreed to this campaign code, so you'll have to check with them. But if you order anything Luke Stone has done and anything I have done for a limited time, you'll be able to get it for 20% off. That includes the current campaign. So that could be a tremendous savings, okay? And I'm going to edit it one more time. I'm just do this. Yes, I'm having one of those days. I was late, guys. I was late starting because I actually tripped in the living room and face planted into the couch in not a nice way and kind of got a little silly from it. So I took a complete header this morning and very much concerned my wife because it's been a day where I haven't been really together. And it seems that it's going to be one of those days. So let's try this one more time. 20% off with secret code beta 2023. Yes, this is the fine quality style of stuff that you get from me. Now, I don't know how long Luke's going to let that go. I know it will probably be the next 9 days because that's how much longer the Indiegogo campaign is. And before, I think he wants to go into the second 30. And the campaign for on Fund My Comic, well, it's going to keep going. We're not going to worry about the Fund My Comic one ending anytime soon. But this code will. So, guys, Nevermorians, I want to see you save money if you're interested in backing this because it's a good deal. Now, I also have my books, guys. You should know them by now. You can buy my books on Amazon. Get the Simple Sword, the Simple Spear, and the Fighting Axe because they're going to show themselves out of order today, as well as the Big Stompy Robots Core Rulebook. These are all available through Amazon.com. Great games, great systems. I make cool stuff. More is coming, especially since I've sort of reached a point where I'm not worrying about pre-existing projects. I'm just going to be doing some new stuff. So it's been one of those mornings. So let's get let us get through the comments and we'll see how everyone's doing today. This has been a day, and you know it's a bad enough day I'm wearing a polo shirt. That tells you wonders, those of you who know me, because I had basically sworn these guys off. But this one fits nice, so we're gonna wear that. All righty, let's go through the comments. First through the door is Joe Bachman. Good morning, Joe. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey, Joe, testing in the rain? No, headed out there. Not heading out there till the snow stops. At least the equipment doesn't like the rain. Jeez. You have the S stuff? It's just raining down here. I'll take that. Hello. Hey, Witzman dude. Yeah, we got Carl. We got Donna. Hey, Donna. I'm glad to see Uncle Carl. He provides a lot of humor and a lot of joy for a lot of people. We're getting the chat warmed up. Now Calvin is getting daddy cuddles. That's nice. Not halfway through Last Man, but I have a creeper for your book cover. Cool. Bingos. Oh, my. Finished Michaela's cover. Want to see yours? Oh, my. Are we going to get some limited edition? I'm cat-free. Coffee run. After a while, Calvin is back. He is a little needy this morning. Morning, folks. My boss's boss and his new boss, will possibly be at my trainer meeting today, so I'll definitely be bouncing around about 10. You got to take care of business, Rich, and we love you. You can catch it on the rerun. Hey, Rich. Hey, morning, Rich. I need links that I can promote for you, Rich. I'm trying to break myself of saying your name like I learned it. When bosses converge, troubles emerge. Gotcha. I love that. That is beautiful. Hey, Rich, you must have kept Don up too late. Oh, my. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Don. Don's been following me across the assorted programs I'm on, seeing the diverse groups of people I associate with at times. Sometimes it's nice to be home, though. Yay! Hey, Don. Yeah, I kind of slept in, LOL. I'm here. Hey, Michaela. Getting in trouble, I hope? Hey, Michaela. Hey, Michaela. Slept in too, past 5 a.m. Geez, Carl, that's insane for you. Hey, Don, what's up? I think we're picking up my glasses today. Yay! Not so good at remembering stuff. I have an interview with Ryan Permisson on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Wonderful. Reschedule shopping? Morning. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Well, she is still the dark mistress of the rising tide. She, the cracker of whips and the keeper of coffins, the clock maiden of time itself. You know, it occurs to me how much you and Sandman's death have in common. Well, it's one way to have Sarah come for you. Now, hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Not even close to half awake right now, but I'm sure that will change here in a few minutes. Yeah, I try. We got greetings. Let's see what we got here. I'm coming online a little rough today. We're gonna make it work, but God, I look like an extra from Steve Zissou in The Life Aquatic. Hey, Michaela, where's the adverts for that interview? Hi, Michaela. Whoops, forgot her clergy position came. I can think of a. Oh, that's wonderful. Y'all are funny. I think Michaela has the advert for the interview, but I'm heading to work. Right? Oh, I think Don has it. God, I switched your names. Right? I almost gave my response to that when people tell me I suck, that it's probably grounds for getting kicked off of YouTube. I need good. And it's really not there we go. It just decided, no, we're gonna just lock onto that. Comment dump, give me a moment. Yay. Alrighty. And I'm sorry if I'm a little lower energy than usual. I'm sure you guys will, the feedback loop that is this program will get me back rolling. And I lost my place. And we are. There we are. And hi, Michaela. Forgot the couple positions. Yep, we're getting there. Good morning, Rich. Everybody's getting greeted. No Dawn, no rescheduling, just later in the day. Hi there, Joe. Almost showtime. Hey, Joe. Better start hitting that like button the moment it starts. Cracking fresh new whip. And if you want a refresher on whip cracking, Jacques the Whipper. who is a fairly famous Renaissance performer, a Renaissance fair performer, that is, does have a video up talking about his methods of cracking the whip. So if you want to practice from one of the best, that's something to look into. And I believe Anthony DeLongis has done the martial arts version of whip cracking in a DVD through Palpable Hit. 2-minute warning, adjust your volume controls. Yep. Enjoy the show, everyone. I have to hop off. I will see you, most of you, later tonight. I hope you come by. Now, I know the room that is very green is going on, but we're having a very special Historical Fencing Guild where I will be joined by Bladed Thesis, who is one of my regulars, and we will be enduring the file folder that was set up and allowed to submit for Cursed Swords to the Revenge, wherein I get to suffer incredibly for your amusement. Morning all, morning Nick. Hope all is well. You know what? Good morning, Joe, and let's run your ad. Since you're coming through the door. Actually, I have a few ads I need to run, so I'm going to run Joe.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Anyway, told you guys I'm going to drill and practice and do things during the ads. I'm going to keep doing that now. Let's find where we are. Yeah, later tonight. But come by and watch me suffer and then hit the green room. Thanks for the reminder, Carl. Turned it down to about half, huh? New CEO wants to sit on meetings for many teams to get a feel. So he and our director are supposed to start attending the trainer meetings frequently. Well, you just keep doing your job and you'll look good. Hey, Joe. And plus with them there, everybody's going to act like they're paying attention, and maybe it'll be a little more productive. Accountability, that's what we're looking for. Things are moving forward towards C2E2 23 prep. More books are ordered and paid for. Waiting to get U-Haul or vehicle to use for week of the show. Still working on pages for PSN 4. That is incredible. Sarah needs to go into listening mode for a bit. That's understandable. You got to get ready for your day. My accountability. Wow. Has it been busy? Did a little bit of writing. A lot of work on the shows. With Luke Stone promoting FMC, Fund My Comic, and the game. I've been watching numbers and having to do a lot of behind-the-scenes reprioritization of projects and kind of process what I need to focus on and what will be profitable for me to focus on. I have to kind of get... I'm coming through a funk, and this has been a very, very bad brain week. I think a lot of the weather pressure's been to it. A lot of pain, a lot of nightmares, a lot of issue. And not just affecting me, it's affecting Xander, it's affecting Mandy. So the whole house is feeling like this over just this pressure. And it's sort of throwing my mojo off. I'm not gonna lie. And I play it straight for you guys. Oops. I don't want that hand axe to slip and accidentally hit a function key and have me have to figure out what happened. So some days it's hard, and I don't I could come on and just turn on the fake, and that usually when I get rolling with the show, I feel it. I feel the energy surge, but sometimes even I get a little whoo, and that's okay, because one of the best ways to get your mojo back when it's looted is to first admit your mojo's having some problems. You know, because then you can stop, you can take a break. I mean, it has been. I've had one Epsom bath this week. I may have to have another Epsom salt bath this week to deal with the pain and the mojo. But you gotta find ways to cope. Now, it's going to get better, guys. And this is, I think, what happens is when you get towards the end of winter, those of us who are affected by such things, you're at your tiredest. It's that that wave of exhaustion that hits you just before you see a finish line, or when the finish line is in sight and your body just sort of goes, I can't do it, and foops. That's kind of what's going on. But I wanna help us build back up, because you kind of got to reach in if you got the juice, and if you don't have the juice, you got to reach out. You got to reach out to friends, to family, to God, if you are spiritual or so inclined, whatever you perceive he, she, it, they to be. I am not a reverend. I am just a guy wandering the vast wilds of the internet, trying to provide some light when possible. And occasionally, even I have to come in out of the rain. But let's see what the next sets of comments are. Desk. Accountability. Still a bit nervous. It's been 2 years since doing a live show. Things should be good. Yes, live shows are picking up, and I'm looking forward to April, because I know the live shows are always such a drain, but to set up. But once I get rolling and I can put my hat of sales on, there's some magic wrapped up in that old magic hat, and I get to turn on and do what I do. Does Ted pop in these days? Not usually. None of the Teds that I know. Accountability. Worked on a Vela episode. Got another story on paper for a novella coming out early next year. You are a beast, Michaela. You absolutely are. You're a pro, Joe. You'll do fine. Yeah, see? Nope, Ted is too good for us. Ted Davies, he's too good for us now. Well, I wish Ted the absolute best in his journeys to ascending to a higher plane of whatever it is, be it internet, YouTube, or social networks. I hope he remembers you all, because I didn't have much dealings with him. Let's see. LOL, dang it. And we got morning greetings. It was awesome to see him in the chat yesterday evening. Yeah, well, reach out to Ted. Maybe he's lonely. You ever see one of those CBS episode Wonder Woman recommendations I had for you? And Drinking with the Davies is coming back. Now see, I may have left before that, so no, I don't recall. Intrigued. Love that Christine. Still like Ted, even if he's too good for us now. Now, and the other thing is, while I have absolutely no issue with Ted whatsoever, I do not. You'll notice I don't talk about when Carl does cigar programs or Ted does drinking programs. I do not promote the use of tobacco and alcohol. I don't hold it against anyone, because I believe in people's rights to do basically what they want to do, as long as it's consensual and legal. A few other things. But I don't promote it because too many people in my life currently are struggling with addiction. So I try to avoid promoting things that have ties to addiction for people who are important to me. No, again, no bash on anybody else, but that's kind of how I roll. Let's see. Yep. After all, showtime, punch the crud out of the like button. I like tormenting him. Kitties are so cute when they purr in their sleep. Mine chirp, too. They make little chirpy noises. Drinking is back. Okay, get your history lesson with mythology. And yeah, so yesterday during Comic Book Spectrum. Not sure on the date, though. Wow, I'm wordless today. Yeah, sometimes that hits me too, Dawn. It's okay. Boing boing when it starts. Sorry about that. Like I said, I had to recover from a mild head neck. Oh, my neck just popped. Injury. Oh, God. Do I need like Fire Lord Ozai to slam me into a pointy rock to unlock my chakras already, or what? Come on, people. Ugh. Drinking is back on Irish Day. I see. Is that TNS on Tuesdays? Oh, Tidbits and Scribbles. Great reminder about the volume. Half down is perfect. Next episode will be off the hook now that I know that. LOL. Yep, you guys are having fun. I'm going to have to get in on Tidbits. I've been way off track and out of the loop. Oh, well, I'm glad you're coming back next Tuesday. And what time is that again? Tidbits needs a link. Thank you. This one's for Grant. www.kickstarterprojects.com. Mr. Grant Beowulf. Grantastic Beowulf. Well, shoot, if you're going to advertise Beowulf, let me do that. I have the means to do it a little prettier.
Hazel always knew there was something special about her cat Mooney, but she's still shocked when Mooney opens his mouth to tell her he's just had a vision. An ancient evil has awoken after centuries of sleep, and only one man can stop it, the legendary warrior Beowulf. Unfortunately, it's been over 1,000 years since he slayed a dragon, and he's been reincarnated as this guy. His name is Victor, and he's more unemployed millennial slacker than mighty warrior.
Yep, Beowulf is a wonderful project, and we're glad to see it. Let's keep on trucking down the line. Tidbits and Scribbles, the 14th at 8 p.m. Central. Each nice face plant. Yeah, it's been one of those days. You really weren't that late, but yeah, face planting isn't good. 8 or 7 Central. Yeah, for me, 4 minutes late is just disgusting, and I do apologize. Dawn is a major cheerleader, but I'm not a Mad Gasser type. Wait, Mad Gasser? I heard something about that, and I really where wasn't there something about? Okay. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I thought it was a 7 p.m. Central. Hey, Don Dulas, you were quiet when I came in. Michaela can't read a clock, but it's okay. She's cute. Boys, someone that lives under this roof is getting a wet noodle later. Grr, LOL. There is a comment about the straightness of wet noodles that is running heavily through my mind, but I have to remind myself that this is not the green room. Guys, everything about that comment is leading me towards green room style shenanigans. Let's do this and find where we are once again. Come on. Come on. We got it. There we go. All righty. Carl Woodson, what were you saying about gas people for not buy products? You know what? Tidbits is canceled. I'm done. Oh, wait. What? Okay. Several of us are having an off day. Gosh, sensitive empath and barely shielding. Holy, yeah. There is a lot of shift and weirdness in the ionosphere or something. The energy just feels crackly today. And with all the weird nightmares I had, I get to make a whole bunch of phone calls to check on people because that's what happens when I have nightmares. But yeah, it's been one of those. Jacques the Whipper. Yeah, I'm comfortable enough in where my sexuality is to go, absolutely, that is a gorgeous man. Thanks, Nick. Now I got Devo on the mind with that comment about whips. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Michaela? Request for accountability. Someone harassed me until I do a new commercial. But they love it. That's the problem. Why is that? It's good. What block was that, Nick? Honestly, I don't care. I lost what the references. It's old. Need to keep things fresh and new. Okay, then we'll try to remind you. Maybe the meeting will be a little less sexist with them on. Cool. Good morning. Good morning, Grey Wolf Graphics. I hope you're having a good one. Welcome, Grey Wolf. Please like, share, and subscribe to this. I know today is not my usual mojo day. I normally hit a little harder, but we're going to build up. We're going to get there because I believe in playing my cards on the table. So if I'm having a struggling day, I'm going to tell you guys. And part of it is because there are too many people who put on an illusion of, hi, everything's perfect and my life is wonderful. And there are too many people who whine and complain. I'm just going to tell you how it is and try sometimes desperately to get folks to realize we can do this, but it won't always be easy. I don't lie about the smoothness of things. That's how we grow organically, how we grow honestly. Accountability. Join Planet Fitness in a month. There will literally be in a month there will be a location literally less than 5 minutes by car. Working shoulder to get back into fighting shape. We're looking for spring. Once spring opens up, I will start putting out notices about practices. And we'll start talking about when works for the local guild to come out. First, to help me get the site how I want it, and then then to just fight and practice. Hey, Grey Wolf, I felt like the past couple weeks, but because my son and his wife lost their baby. Well, first off, you and yours have the deepest condolences of all of us here at Nevermind the Furthermore, the chat. I'm totally comfortable saying that. And we truly feel sorry for your loss and theirs. But while all I can do, I can't do anything about that. We can try to build each other up, get through it. And, there are a lot of really kind people here. If you want somebody to talk to, if they can do it, they will. If not, they'll be happy to pass you on to somebody more professional or more active professional. But you do have our deepest condolences. And thank you. Even though it is rather tragic, the timing, I'm glad you're here. Because I'd like to know, tell us about your projects. I'll try. Give me a second, Grey Wolf. I know Grey Wolf from Nerd Bacon. So I have to go in, and I have to do this through my phone while I'm streaming through here, or else everything goes boink. But what I will do is get Grey Wolf a wrench, like I get just about everybody a wrench. There we go. Add moderator. Standard moderator. There we go. And that means you should be able to post links now. So post the links to what you're doing, what people you know are doing in moderation. And we're going to, I love helping people get eyes on their projects because we all need it, especially in this odd economy. Some folks are dealing with the crowdfunding bubble popping. And I think that's kind of a good thing because now people can set reasonable business expectations. Thanks again, Nick. Now I've got Queen's Under Pressure songs in my mind now. Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da. Anyway, we got greetings and support. Great analogy for what's going on, Nick. It's like waking up from hibernation and all sorts of things have changed and is almost unrecognizable. Just the way it is, upsetting, but upsettling. I like unsettling. My brain turned into upsetting. Unsettling, but managing. And that's a challenge as we get. I think a lot of people are finally processing the trauma of the pandemic and lockdown and everything involved with it. Now that things theoretically calm down enough in the microspheres that we live in to process that. We're in a different world again, but we're here for each other. And you guys know I'm going to build you up best I can. I'm going to try to give you the emotional support because I believe you guys can do what you set out to do. You're truly gifted. It's not easy, but it's doable. And, even, I tell people, I heard something, and I think it was from one of the more macho-y Sigma type memes, but I love the phrase, I don't lose. I either win or I learn. And that's been sticking with me lately because some of the things I've done, I've financially taken some hits, but, and a couple body blows, you know what I'm saying, to one's spirit. But I've learned a lot. So I haven't lost. I've just learned a lot and I'm learning more. And that's what's great because with learning, we can build. And I know I say build a lot, but there's too much destruction and undoing. All you people are amazing creators. And I love seeing what you're doing. So please keep it up. Consoling hugs, Grey Wolf. I'm not sure who Ted is, LOL. Ted is a gentleman by the name of Ted Davies, who runs a program, actually runs several programs, many of which involve more refined approaches to alcohol. Great. I've been out of connection with all the Nevermorians. You'd love Ted. I know a Ted, but he's getting the wet noodle later. But I think they're talking about, they are not talking about your Ted, Dawn. Good morning, lovely humans, cryptids, and others. Oh, that was so welcoming, Blue Teddy. I needed that because, the others is so cozy. You have to have your own convictions and stick by them, Nick. And you do. That's why we appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Blue. Ted is a friend of ours. We like poking him. Blue. Yes, we're giving Ted a hard time. Never had anything to do with the drinking or smoking type shows. Neck and back pain are awful. Threw my back out once. My eldest said, what happened? When the last time? Yeah. What did you do to that last time that happened, Daddy? I said, last I recall, I cussed a lot. Well, that's true. Razzing behind his back, but he's okay with that. The only reason we're talking about Ted is because if that is your jam, looking up Ted Davies may be interesting. He's a unique personality, a very sure individual. Ted show how human. Ted show how human he is in that show. Christine lets him have it as her not so lovely assistants. Okay, I get you. A big contrast to corporate Ted that we see sometimes. Yeah, many people have different personalities online. While my energy occasionally ebbs, but only so much. I mean, I do have a reputation to maintain. What you see is what you get. This is the longest I've been online without a Hawaiian shirt, but I went with fluorescence to offset the color difference. But yeah, we're here to make it, guys. Hey, Blue Teddy. Green Room Ted is epic. He wears all the other parts of his hats he wears for other projects. Mad Gasser was the name given to the person believed to be responsible for apparent series of gas attacks occurred in Mattoon, Illinois during the mid-1940s. Yes, and that is exactly what Carl Witzman's ongoing series is a fictionalized account of. They're very good, and they're very creepy. Green Room Ted is what Christine get on him during the drinking show. Well, why not? What? Okay, sorry. Bad Gasser is so good. The sequel to I just want to drive past the location of the house where he stayed in a trailer behind it. I'm only there a few times a week. Raffle. Do it. I need to buy the sequel, but yes, I like the first novel in the Mad Gasser series. 100% desk. Grey Wolf. That's what Carl's book is based on. The block comment was about blocking the motion you were doing in between commercials. Oh, okay, yes. It was a high block. Yes, a high block to open up an attack to the low line. Thank you. Yes. I'm sorry, when I saw something about a block, my brain took it instantly to, did somebody have to do something moderatorly? I wish I could get the book from the booth in front of the Mad Gasser of Calhoun County. No idea who the guy was, but curious of his info naming it for the actual town of Mattoon, Illinois, where I work. Sorry, Calvin Cat was attacking parts of my desk. It happens. Let's see what else is going on. Actually, you know what? I need to run an ad. I have not run enough ads, and it has been too quiet. So let me run. Let me see what ad do I have that will really pop things, hop and pop. You know what? I'm going to run the Luke Stone ad.
Lockdown Games and Luke Stone Studios presents Hybrids, the role-playing game. This core rules to the new Base Plus 2 game engine allows you to design your own character and create your own homebrewed adventure, complete with charts, maps, and every resource needed to dive right into the Hybrids universe on your own, or continue where the quick play left off with a brand new module. Get caught up on the series with the Killing Field trade paperback. Enhanced with creator commentary and behind-the-scenes information, this special edition gives you even more value in entertainment. All this and more on Indiegogo.
As an amazing campaign, and there'll be a new ad soon featuring far more far more focus on Fund My Comic. Now, nothing good in life is easy. What must be fought for, work for. That's exactly what we're about. Encouraging each other to make the grind and get going. So what projects do you have going on right now, Grey Wolf? What are you doing? I'd love to know so that other people can get interested in your projects. Catching up on reading what I have yet to get caught up enough. Drool. To new comics, new books, comics, etc. There's so much out and so much coming. I still have the horror anthology that I'm on the last story that I'm going to do for that. And then I have to decide what my next big project is going to be. But yeah, it's just getting it up, guys. Just one day at a time, making the grind, making things a little better. That's all you can do. Nothing easy is ever worth it. Nothing worth it is ever easy. Preach. Actually, absolutely not. Sexual quid pro quo does lead to the most of. Wow. Okay. We'll just skeet out. It makes the reward much more precious. Yes. Thank you all for the praise of the Madagascar book. It deserves it. Michaela's will be Saturday Facebook events, Nerdy Projects episode 2. So it's right there. Yep, Nick. She was due in June. Would have been our first grandchild. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry for your loss. Grey Wolf says, I'm working on my second graphic novel, Renfield Book 2, Malcolm. Okay, see, that sounds interesting. I love Renfield. I love hearing about... That's a character that isn't heavily explored. There is a movie coming out with Nick Cage as Dracula that I will have to see because it's got Nick Cage as Dracula and Renfield as a bug-eating, kung fu slinging quasi-super being. All I can say is that sounds intriguing. So sorry, Grey Wolf. Oh wait. Oh my God, Grey Wolf. I had no idea what you're talking about when I talk about rewards. Like, yikes, I'm so sorry I missed that part. No, it's okay. Don't kids play the game? Oh, go, there's more Georgette and Buddy. I lost a dozen. I understand the pain at least to an extent. Good Lord, I feel awful for mentioning rewards. No, you're fine. People will get lost in the comments sometimes. I get lost. There's no malice in it. Looks like Amazon links are too large to post, but here's my Facebook project. You should be able... Okay, here's a trick. When you post an Amazon link, you're going to see the web page, and then it will give you some information of the name, and it usually starts with B. It's like B08 blah 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 blah, and then a slash, and then it'll say share equals and all this other gobbledygook. You could delete all that gobbledygook, and it will still link right through to your page. I can't really do that live, but if you look at it, you should be able to see. Facebook has blocked the past 2 months, so it's been hard. So I've not been able to update that page. If you're having trouble, one thing, and the Grey Wolf, you're a wonderful prospect for this. I mentioned at the beginning of this post, and if you saw it, indiecd.org, INDIECD.org. And I'm sorry, I saw the next comment and it derailed me. So just... Okay, anyway, indiecd.org will give you an online presence that's set up by Joe Bachman. The cost is minuscule to get a permanent setting up, and he is attempting in the background to set up a social media network for creators that will exist outside of Facebook, so you can send people that link and people can start to find you, especially other creators, because we promote a lot of shop small. You know what? I'm gonna. A lot of times around here, it's like when you go to a convention. Okay, most people have been to some type of book or game or comic convention, and many of us have worked at them. And what many people don't know is there is a portion of that convention, usually very early and usually very late as people are tearing down, where the vendors will then each kind of all roam around and shop from the other vendors, because, you know, we don't see each other as competition. We see each other as, just other folks here, because everybody's doing something a little different. There's no reason for malice. So you get a lot of cross shopping. And a lot of times small businesses do and should buy from other small businesses. So what you end up is building this slow community of, oh, you need a voiceover. I could give you 3 people right now who I know actively do voiceovers. A 4th if I count myself, because I've done a little bit of voice work now. And if I could ask a few others if they'd be interested, because I think they have the voices for it. I know so many. And thank you. I just got the notification that I'm live, so we will likely be joined by some more people in just a moment. By having this community and having it where you're hosted online, anyone can find their way in, and it's literally a plethora of small creators just making a place where, okay, you want to do something, do it, without having to worry about what Elon or the Zuck have to say about our businesses. So please reach out to Joe Bachman or go to indiecd.org. I use it. I'm there. Now, Sarah, whom I love, managed to turn myself into a pretzel by sticking both feet in my mouth. The day has barely begun. Now, it took me for a second, Sarah, to realize that you were being hyperbolic about accidentally, comment phrasing. And as people know, I am an artist. So I can render, I'm an artist and I'm dyslexic. So I can render objects and ideas in 3 dimensions in my mind and spin them around. Wow. That hyper-literal thing just derailed large portions. But it did make me smile, so I'm not complaining too much. Yes. That's Ted Davies. Good morning, and we're joined by Cindy Koepp, so I want to hop on and run her ad. I am not up to keeping up with the narration, so you guys will have to do a bit of reading, but that's okay. Hi, Cindy. Glad seeing you in the chat. Hope to see you tonight. We'll have on the Historical Fencing Guild. We'll be having Belated Thesis in the chat if all goes well, and we're going to go over the assorted calamities that they have sent me of cursed swords, because apparently there is now a challenge to outdo poor Johnny on what could be done. So I will suffer greatly. Let me find my lovely links. There we go. Hopefully, if I remember to look it up online, I'll get to see a location for the real life Mad Gasser. Guessing I could find it unless it's covered up. Need to research this. Happy Mario Day. Go out there and find the weird. No, I'm not. No. Dang it, Cindy. No. Happy Mario Day. Go have a pizza or something. You want mushrooms on your pizza? That's fine. Let's avoid the weird ones. Y'all, I'm getting it from angles I did not expect. Oh, that sounded terrible. Cool, Gray. You won't be disappointed. Ted's art, it is very cool. And don't forget to tip your host. Yes, if you wish to tip me, which, helps me keep the lights on, paypal.me/Nicholas Tockert. Let me actually run that for a second. Yes. That's also where I take payments for online commissions as well to make life simple. Let's see. And here we are. I'm planning to do a review of Bancroft's book when I get it. Aussie Post gave me an update yesterday. It arrived. I'd arrived to LA International, so I should have it soon. Awesome! I love that. I can't bring Bancroft's work to mind because I'm fairly new to certain things, but I've heard he's an awesome artist. Agreed, Carl. That guy had a piece from Ted tattooed on himself. That's how cool Ted's art is. NickT.deviantart.com for cool art. Yes, you can. You can find my art over at deviantart.com/NickT. It's been there for nearly 20 years. It had arrived, Arthur. I'm working on Renfield Book 2, the Vampire Squad. That sounds good. Find art and stories and other fun things. Amazon.com/Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert. And that's what I'm talking about. It'll give you that, and then it gives you this BO, blah, 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 blah. If you cut it off there, the link still works. The only place that I can't go through one of the links is when I'm going through the chat through StreamYard, which is the service I use to put my stuff up. I mentioned a skull with vampire fangs to Ted, but that was probably a year ago or something. Okay. I imagine that was an art request. Tune into the Historical Fencing Guild tonight at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, where I will be having guest Bladed Thesis, and we will be going through my chat's open folder of cursed swords to watch me twitch and be miserable. My son, my Renfield is the son of R.M. Renfield, whom Dracula killed. Fascinating. And patreon.com/the Historical Fencing Guild to help Nick support the rest of us crazies. Yes, I love that. I love being able to provide support because what I do is I teach people how to fence and I don't charge them. I focus on being there for people with disabilities, and it's classical fencing. It's not strip fencing. It's how to sword fight. People who are survivors of rape or suicide and other trauma. Sometimes I work with PTSD vets. I had to step back from a lot of it due to my own physical issues. But as I am recovering, I'm trying to open that back up. And I'm not formally anything. I don't have taxes or anything like that, set up yet. Well, taxes. But it just all comes together for me to help people. And anything you can do to help me do that is appreciated. I need to get better. I had some problems with getting my stuff written for Patreon. I just had some brain problems. I'm not going to put it off on anybody else. I expect some new stuff very soon. But yeah. Have you seen that Jamie Lee Curtis is penning graphic novels? Blew my mind when I saw that woman is just about 3 shades of perfect, isn't she? Go get books from Amy. Amazon.com/Amy Hale. Yes. I'm going to run just a little late. I don't want to run too late because I don't want to overstep. There is a show on another network hosted by Nita Lanning and Daphne Lage. And Nita would freak out if she heard me doing it in that order, because Daphne Lage was a remarkable artist known since the 90s in the furry sphere. Well, she's a furry/anthro artist. She did Ego Raven and Tall Tales. But she also she also helps people. They talk about how to crowdfund, and they highlight crowdfundings. and I try to give them their space on Mondays and Fridays. However, because I ran late, I owe some extra time to you guys, and I know how long their intros take, so I can rock it. Oh, conflict. I'll try that. For Amazon links, try delete everything after the question mark. Thank you. Major Marjorie, because stories aren't always fiction. Awesome. That's Brian K. Morris's works. And there we go. Okay. See that slash, the slash DP after the 6 where it says ref? You don't need any of the ref. All that stuff you should be able to delete, and it'll still come up, just to let you know. Volcana Part 2 previews, cool sci-fi at bearpublications.com, and Adam Lyach at bit.ly/bearpub. I didn't catch the name of that. I'll check it out. I'm sorry. I can fix that real easy. Oops. Indecd.org. That's the Independent Creator Directory. Is the site. Go there. I believe it's in the description links. If not, like I said, there's no www though. Just indecd.org. And we'll hide that, and we'll come back to where we were, and we'll see if I can find where I was. No, I can't. Okay. We're almost there. There we go. Yep. Indecd.org. I wouldn't have done that if I saw that comment already there. But, and I know my tongue gets going fast. I have to speak at a certain speed or I start stammering. I have a speech impediment. It's really odd sometimes. Thanks, Don Dulas. Rolls off the tongue way too speedy. Yes, it does. Comic-related madness. It's growing. YouTube.com/channel and all that. That's Pop Zan's channel. Hey, guys. Ted rocks. Yeah, he does. Animal Eye Artist Roll Cruise does more cool art at artstation.com and /roll cruise. And if you go to subscribestar.com, you can get customized work. I will be setting up a commission process through DA as well. LOL Don Dulas, I've got bookmarks. I'll throw some money in the bank and sub to it. StreamYard just hit me for $53. It happens. Advice for caregivers and to help people make sense of the Book of Job. That is on my to-buy list. I have a theory who the Mad Gasser was. Possible German saboteurs. Oh, you need to talk to Carl. I think he'd enjoy that. Well, I'm out like Richard Simmons at a Pride event meeting time. Bye, Rich. I finally started writing up the cryptid short story, shaking off some rust since I haven't written prose for a while. I hope Nick likes it, LOL. He'll either be flattered or offended. I will definitely be flattered. And what she's talking is about is what I actually slipped my mind in all the weirdness of today. There is an ongoing joke that I am allegedly some type of cryptid. I don't know where that comes from, but people keep doing it. There really is nothing that interesting to me. However, I finally went, fine. Tell me what kind of cryptid you all think I am. And I've been getting some, I was expecting a word or two, and I've been getting some amazing stories. So when I get enough of them, I'm just going to compile them and put them out there. Okay? I don't know how yet. We'll talk about that with all the people who do that. Cursed Cocktail, Sentenced to Troll, and Pangea Online, Amazon.com/SL Roland. Joe B runs an excellent site. That's Joe Bachman. $10 for lifetime membership. How can you beat that? Wait, he hasn't changed it, has he? It might be, it's 10 or 12. It's somewhere in that region. He may have to raise it as membership goes up for a while to offset the costs, but he wants to keep it incredibly low so literally anyone can join up. We have some Mario t-shirts at work and have for quite a while. If it's Mario Day, maybe the rest of them will get sold so I don't have to keep seeing them all the time. Maybe. custom toys and website studiowixsite.com/studioWixsite.com/studiohubris5. I'm starting to stutter pretty bad, so that's one theory. Grey Wolf, my keyboard is sticking. I meant the post hadn't arrived. Michael Cranfield. Okay, Michael Bancroft's book is The Lucent. I do remember. I've learned so many new independent comic book creators and names and people that, because I don't know the background, I just assess people by I like this book or I don't. It's like, this person made $6 million. That's good. I may or may not like his book or her book or their book because, I associate with a lot of folks. Yes, The Skull with Vampire Fangs was an art request from Ted. We just haven't gone beyond the concept. I'm trying to figure out how I have less spending money now that therapy has led to employed. Probably because you have to spend it on gas, you have to spend it on food that's out, work expenses. It's a whole thing. There's something wrong with that picture. It is, but it's common. Cindy says, bummer, I need a longer break so I can get all my links in. Artwork of Bill Sarton for vintage cartoonists. Get books, get Dragons books and custom critters, CKOEPP.com. Sign up for my newsletter. Get Animal Eye number 2 from her. It's the only place to get it. Drop in on the Iowa Wild Game Saturday night to catch the fun, folks. I do Tai Chi with demo nifty skills. Cool. Grey Wolf says, my character, Dr. Renfield, works for the Chicago coroner's office in the early 1930s. The vampire Malcolm killed some of Frank Nitty's men, and he joins Renfield in tracking him down. Oh, cool. Bug y'all later. That's fine. You have a good one, Cindy. Everyone have a great day. How do I invite people to view my YouTube videos when I upload one? Well, there should be, when you bring it up, it should have 3 dots where you can get shareable link, or there's a little icon that says get shareable link, and then you share it around. Or you simply go to the video in your text bar on the top of the screen, highlight copy, and then paste that link into anywhere that you want to share said video. Yep, okay, I'll try that now. Amazon.com/ that, okay. That might get you there. There should be one more block with numbers at the end. You do know that when you see HTTPS, it's a secured site, not unlike HTTP, right? Nifty bit of info. It is. You did. You need that next chunk that has a letter and some numbers and then a divider. But you're getting there. Nothing wrong. We'll figure it. See you, Carl. Give Char Calvi and your queen hugs and loves from me. Lamau. Yeah, we're getting there. Pangea. Pagan. Marry meat if so. That caught my attention. I'm not surprised. And boy, it's been a long time since I've heard marry meat. Wow. It's still $10. I'm still not here listening while running errands. You rule. Thank you. Oh, dear Lord. His keyboard is sticky. Trying to be good. I promise. One second. Not the green room, dear. Anyhow. Let's see. Joe sounds like me on some days. I went ahead and subbed to the Independent Creators Directory. I'll throw money in the bank when my wife gets off work. Awesome, because we want to make sure everybody's hosted. And please spread that around, because the better the network is, the better everybody is. Does Bill Sarton still come to NTF? Haven't seen him forever, unless he's been in the green room, trying to catch up with everyone again. You won't see Bill Sarton in a lot of places. He's not as sociable as he used to be. Kitties are demanding lunch. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Yeah, see y'all on Monday. And yeah, guys, I will be on my other channel, the Historical Fencing Guild. The link is in the description. Talking swords and shenanigans like I do every week at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Grey Wolf's channel is W.D. Smith, a Grey Wolf Graphics. Thank you for the plug. That's what I love. We actually plug each other. So much love, Donna. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. And now, Blackmore's Night is running through my head. So, whew, Sarah, you're having fun. It's been a while. Love you, Donna. I know it's not the green room. That's why I'm restraining myself. But what is Bill okay? No, I'm gonna say there was drama, and some other things happened. Didn't happen here, so it's not my bailiwick. I wasn't a witness, so I don't know anything. I would talk directly to any parties involved. That's how I handle drama. Thank you, Blue. Subscribe, Gray. I've got to add more videos this week. Still trying to figure out StreamYard. I bought a green screen in the frame a short while. Awesome. Just keep trucking. Haha, the color green now, and blue, and gray. We are colorful. Yes, we are a charismatic lot of blessed lunatics. And I haven't run an ad, so I'm going to run an ad. And let's see. I want to run one I haven't run in a while. So I'm going to run Donna's.
Hey there, everyone. This is Donna Carlene. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Did you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series? Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with his country music. But Rocker Carly can adjust, can't she?
Yeah, that's Donna's book series, and I love the style of covers on that too. It's just really neat. Sad to hear that. Probably stop after high school. Unfortunately, probably best I don't know. Exactly. Just keep trucking. That's we try to distance ourselves from politics on this show. Because if you watch me on the other show, I spend a lot of time saying, on Nerd Bacon, I'm constantly telling Luke and others, guys, don't complain about something. Do something you can do. Make the world a better place. Create your content. Just keep and build each other up so that you don't need to worry about what other people are doing. And that's why I kind of stay there out of that. Although, hey there, little paper boy. Yes. Enough said, to want to hear drama. Awesome, Don Dulas. I have a true crime book I wrote in 2016, The Barker Karpus Gang, an American Crime Family. I think you and Carl you will have very interesting conversations, even wherever you sit on a political spectrum. And that's one thing you will find. I associate with people across the board, and I love that privilege. Yeah, it gets distracting. LOL, can't stand. Yeah, well, it happens. Oh, hey, everyone! I overslept for a change. Spent all night working on my upcoming website promotion. Saw something about a green screen. Where can I find one reasonably priced? Amazon. Depending on your the size, you can get one relatively cheap. Now you'll notice my voice is getting a little scratchy. So I'm probably going to have to consider cutting out. I've had a very, very busy streaming week, and I kind of overdid it yesterday because we went 3 hours with Luke Stone, and my voice has a little trouble keeping up with that. But I'm trying to find Kelly Austin, and I have this, is the creator of the Rembrandt stratagem. Let me hide her comment so you can actually see the book. This is the book that is currently on my nightstand. I can say a lot of things about a lot of books that come through, but this is the one I am reading. So, and it takes me a long time because I usually don't get to bed in time to read. But yeah. So it is quality writing. If you like pulpy, punch 'em up with excellent lore, world building, and vampires, I am excited. I'm also mildly like, I've already decided my favorite character in the book is that I've met so far is the mortuary, the immortal mortuary lady. And I don't want to give away too much about her because she's just fun. But I tend to latch on to side characters. That's who I am. Are you there? I'll send, Joe Bachman says, I'll send you a link later, Kelly, with the one I purchased that works pretty well. See, that's what we do here. Bought one on Amazon. Hold on a bit, I'll get the details. That's wonderful. So there are people here I don't know yet now that I'm back in the land of the Nevermorians. Well, you see, Sarah, I'm sorry, I forgot to hide that. Well, we'll just put that back away. Here I am. Hi, Sarah. It is my goal to wander the interwebs and life and encounter interesting people and then introduce them to other interesting people so that the network of interconnected, interesting people becomes broader, and that makes more interesting people more interesting. It promotes creativity and thought. So I'm really glad that you're noticing that, because that is exactly what we're about, especially on this program, is being a place where new and, if I said unconnected authors and artists can come, they can ask advice, get support from not just me, but one of the most elegant and eloquent chats online, and build each other up, because every stick added to the bundle makes everybody stronger. That's my theory anyway. Kelly Carlisle says, thanks so much, Joe. Much appreciated. Thanks, Grey Wolf. I do the same thing, Nick. Kudos. Awesome. Hi, Sarah S. Yep, it's noticed. Hello there, Kelly. Aw. Kelly, I brought a newer 10 by 20 for green screen for $43. The frame is complete, is separate, newer backdrop stand, $10.39. See, this was donated to me by Foxy and Lee, also known as Foxy and Bladed Thesis. This was sent to me, and it is held up here. I will show you. Poverty Tech here. It is held up, wrong side, by ignore the masking tape that was part of my window insulation. A laundry line that I got for like $7 on clearance at Walmart. So there are ways to put things behind you. I don't use a green screen because my internet and computer are both relatively taxed by what I do. I'm going to, hopefully, once I get my office cleared out, be doing some mild upgrades to my current box because it needs work, but it's doable. And then there's me. But we love you, Dawn. Look, I'll give you a hint, okay? I don't do random art for people I don't like. And I wouldn't have set this up for you and your lovely cats. Those are Dawn's fashionable felines, for anyone who doesn't know that. Georgette and Buddy. I don't do that for people who aren't really wonderful, interesting folks. That's why Sarah's gotten sketches and why so many people do. You'll get to know me soon enough. May your maker have mercy on your soul. Oh, Sarah, you know, if they come through and deal with me, they get it. I like that brick stream. I do too. It really does add a certain humor to this. And let's see. Appreciate you guys and gals. I'm using an HP laptop and a Depth 1080p camera at present. That's good. I'm using well, I got the camera from an external webcam from Luke Stone. I can only broadcast at 720, but I think it does better than that. I have a boom mic here. Let me see. We'll get some screenception. That's my neck knife on and this needs to be cleaned. My desk is a mess, but that's my ergonomic keyboard, never leaves me board. That's that. I have a Lenovo all-in-one that I've used for several years, and a just a boom mic kind of rig set up here. And that's my business printer, and buried over there is my nice color printer. I have a lot of stuff on my desk, many weapons, and I am planning to clean my desk. I just have to get organized enough to do it. Let's see now. Where was I? Big screen. Back at you, Kelly. XOXO to the recently connecting with. Recently connecting with. Very nice. I think so. Gotta run for a minute. If y'all are gone before I get back, have a great weekend. Awesome. Joe uses a Depth Tech for Burning Is Love shows. Good camera. Same to you. And see, that's streaming is tricky. I did a lot of my first stuff was all done through much dumber than this cell phone. Most of my art was done on the touch screen on the Lexan or on my old flatbed. That I have a flatbed scanner from pre-millennium. It's either pre or just barely post turn of the millennium. And yeah, my desk is a disaster. Oh, here, I'll show you cool things on my desk. Oh, there goes the Nerf gun that I'd talk about, but it's gone. My copy of Stellari, the wonderful game that Cindy Koepp made. I have that over here in reach. I have some cameras I bought that failed. I have Sir Pennington, my stylus holder. My environment is absolute chaos. I have to work on it because the longer I live. Oh, I forgot I have a Yeti Blue Nano mic, but I can't use it unless I use headphones. When I turn it on, I can't hear the YouTube videos without putting headphones on, which is annoying. I understand that. One thing about me is I cannot operate with headphones because I am a stay-at-home parent on top of everything for my 13-year-old autistic son who has had behavioral issues in the past and requires me to have the ability to hear and see what he's up to. So that's why I do most of my streaming relatively in the morning, because he tends to sleep in. And it's why I don't stream late at night, because if I can get him to bed, I go to bed too. Usually. So my situation has to stay a certain level of flexible. I know some people dropped off Ntf Silver Lining Anyway equals new ones. And this, it's a day by day thing. Some people come, some people go, but the connections remain. And it's like Brian K. Morris usually watches this program, but he doesn't like to chat because he wants it to be mine. And I tell him he's always welcome to chat. But, I respect that he's being respectful to me. And I've had him on a couple times. There's some great shows. A lot of this is evergreen content. Now, I've been on for an hour and a half. So I've made up for my 4-minute late. I don't want to tread too much farther into Anita and Daphne's program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me see what I'm going to run an ad for a friend who does Twitch streaming, and she does fun stuff because, well, I think I support my friends, even the old ones I don't get to talk about very often. And hi. Hi, Joe. Welcome to the show. How are you? Well, bye, Joe. It was good seeing you. I was about to run an ad and then sign off. I imagine that Joe has something he wants to tell me, or he's just being surreal. These things happen. But I do have a couple ads, so let me get to running those ads. And since Joe popped on, I'll run Joe's ad, and then I'll run my friend's ad.
Hey guys, this is Joe Bachman with Behind the Code. I will be streaming live Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time on the Independent Creators Directory YouTube channel and also the Independent Creators Directory Facebook group. You can join me on my journey of creating new apps and also updating websites. Hope to see you there and have a great day.
Yeah, Joe's a great guy, and he really does do just everything imaginable to help promote people and help them get on. Now, this is the friend I wanted to talk about, my friend Robin, who's a delightful lady. If you want wholesome entertainment, go there.
Hi, bunnies. This is Robin Yoda, just wanting to let you know I have a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Robin Yoda. You can catch me there Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific playing Stardew Valley, Saturdays at 2 p.m. playing The Sims 4, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific playing a random game from my Game Pass library. You can also find me Mondays on my YouTube channel, Robin Yoda the Lilac Bunny. I hope to see you all there. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, folks, she just does entertaining content, and it's always good to see. Much like my friend Joe, who's driving right now. He doesn't realize it because he's muted, but we all love him. Thank you for keeping the roads working and safe, Joe. He doesn't know he's being streamed. That's okay. Had to get him back for popping on earlier. Anyway, nice. I saw the nice there. But he was about to talk, and I know not to have Joe live while talking. We probably shouldn't hear what he's about to say if he's talking while driving. I've driven with Joe. Let's check the comments here. Same to you. Forgot I have a Yeti and 100% agreed. And yep, BCam is a creeper. Just kidding. Brian K. Morris is the originator of Nevermind the Furthermore. It was originally on his show, his channel, and it was for 8 years. He ran this lovely circus and then bestowed it on me some 108 episodes ago, I think. I think I'm 108, 109, somewhere in there. But let's see what else. The chat's going, so I'm enjoying it. Joe, what? What do you mean, what? Hi, bye. Yeah, Joe does that. Joe sighting. More what? We're good at being random, and that's never changed, and I love it. LaBow. Oh, hi, Joe. Bye. Joe, where'd you go? Yeah, Joe right now, hold on. What's that? Breaking news. Okay, we'll take it to our traveling consultant. Joe, how are the roads?
Wet.
That was Joe. The roads are wet, folks. Anyway, great turn to Dr. Seuss. Yeah, you belong here. Now that I'm harassing people, not meant to be taken seriously for those who haven't gotten to know me yet. Oh, absolutely. What is Twitch? LOL. Twitch is another streaming service. Nick just bust. What are you talking about? Guys, there's no horns here. I don't know what you're talking about. There are no horns. Where do people get this idea about me? Anyway, yeah, my ears are still okay, right? Yeah, okay. Got to check that. They get itchy sometimes. But with that, friends, I think I'd better call it so I'm not steamrolling all over anybody. Please get creating. Please keep building up. because you can always make things, you can do things, but you can't edit a blank page. I will be back Monday, guaranteed, at 10 a.m. Eastern for another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Sometime Saturday, if all goes well, I will be streaming Art Time with Nick, which is the program where I do the artwork that becomes the thumbnail art for Nevermind the Furthermore, as well as other things. I take requests, I take suggestions. Sometimes I do gift art. Occasionally, you'll even see me work on a commission. All that can be found right here on this channel. Tonight at 8 p.m. 7 Central, I will be hosting Nevermind the Furthermore. Not Nevermind the Furthermore. I'm on Nevermind the Furthermore. Hosting the HFG live stream, which is the Historical Fencing Guild live stream on my other channel, the Historical Fencing Guild, where we will be talking about swords and shenanigans. As the weather improves, I will be doing more videos offline, recorded videos of fencing bouts, techniques, maybe even throwing some weapons or doing some archery. It all depends on how my health is and how things are going. So we're going to go with that. I love you all. Have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon. I will talk to you later.